Wait, were we doing something tonight?
That's entirely up to you because hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dragons where I don't have any announcements and nothing planned. It's entirely up to the players tonight. Uh so yeah, last week Odes and Pan were working on some smithy projects, which by the way, I got the Bastion maps uploaded. So here is the church. Here is the upper level of the bathhouse. They might take a second to load, but they're there, I promise. Yeah, so Pan and Otis were 10 hours into a 24-hour project making an item for Silt. I think the only other thing going on is Silt, you were going to head up to Gistra right at the end of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
I
Beyond
think I'm
that,
super frozen. Hold on. Probably the best.
Uh, beyond that, I updated the bounty hunter target list. Because I know you guys had mentioned possibly doing some of that work tonight. Other than that, what's everybody got? Well, let's start with you, Katie. It's a continuation from last week. You were heading up to Gist. Are you doing anything in particular on the way or straight there?
Um, well, grabbing Frick and the note that I made, and
Okay.
making sure to have her gold bracelet that she gave me out with the note. Um, and then
Okay.
heading straight there.
Okay. No issues on the way there. So talk me through what you're doing here.
Is she there?
She is. She is
Okay.
hard at work. It's about noon right now, so she's working.
Okay. Hang on just a second. Trying to.
Which which
Sorry.
one do you need, Brad?
Both of them. My computer was still logging in when you popped them up.
Okay. So I'll share this one. The other one, your token is on, so you can open that one independently.
I don't think I'm pulling any shit, whether no spells or anything. So I'll just like knock on the door or wherever is the appropriate place for
Yeah, the
a
door's
visitor.
open like it normally is while she's there. But you can still kind of step in the doorway and rap on it. I'm assuming you disguised yourself
No,
appropriately.
no, no, nope. I'm Silt.
Okay, so you are Silt.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so you step up to the doorway and rack on the knuckles. You see Gistra look up from her forge. There's yes, dearie. What can I help you with?
Miss Gistra,
That'd be me.
do you have a few moments?
Yeah, just a moment. And she hammers down about 3 more times, and then you hear a tss as she puts whatever she was working on in the cooling tank, and she walks around wiping her hands on a rag as she does. What can I help you with?
I'm gonna look at her for a little while with a look that says, "I'm sorry that I'm about to spring some bad news on you."
Well,
And then I will.
just lay it on me. Bad news is common folk where I'm from.
I met a gentleman named Sammy, and I'm going to get out the note that I made up from him and hand it to her and say, he was a brave soul, but I'm afraid he's no longer with us. and he asked me to get this note and this bracelet to you.
She stands there for a long moment, silently, before reaching out and gently taking the band and the note and taking another long moment to read it. And you can see her eyes welling up as she reads it. She folds the note, places it in the band in one of her pockets, reaches in another pocket, pulls out a gold piece, hands it to you, and says, "Thank you."
I will like put my hands up and say I can't take your gold for this. He was a strong member of the outing the party that we had this last time.
She kind of has a moment of not knowing what to do, for lack of a better term, I guess. But after that moment passes, she just puts the gold back in her pocket, slowly turns and walks back to her forge.
Before she does that, because in the note there's reference to help Silt take care of Frick. Is she going to?
Yeah. No, I forgot what the note said. That's on me.
That's fair.
Yeah, she would like reach up and offer her arm to him. I see no reason why Frick.
Like he's gonna stay with me, but if we need help, is the.
Gotcha. Okay, so. Yeah, so she'll like reach up and give him scratchies, and anytime you need help, I'll be here.
Okay,
and then she'll turn and walk back to her forge and start hammering away.
Before she turns and walks back, I'll put my paw on her shoulder in a camaraderie squeeze and say, Jistra, if you ever need anything, my name is Silt, and you can find me at blah 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 Bastion Residence, and I would be more than happy to help you.
Above Bart's bathhouse.
Above Bart's bathhouse. That's hard to say, but I like it.
Okay. She acknowledges.
Okay. Then I'm not going to bug her. She can go back to her work, and I will be done. Okay. That's it.
And where are you heading to?
Oh, hell, what did I need to do today? I don't think I had anything else particular except for I needed to, with the bastions, I needed to give the order to like start researching or whatever it was.
Okay. So I read up on the bastion stuff a little bit more, and that you actually don't give the order until the bastion turn. So it's like every 7 days you guys get a bastion turn, and on that turn is when you decide what order they've been doing for the last 7 days.
Well, you know what? Thank God, because that sounds much more organized than having to remember it.
Yes, absolutely.
Whatever. So, okay. Yeah, so I think that's all I had to do before, we do whatever.
Okay. Let's cut over to the church. Gallon and Pan were making some lunch while Oda stood there and watched. Anything you guys are up to? Or is it lunch and back to work? Like, what are the three of you up
to? As far as I know, we're putting probably entirely too many mushrooms into this stew.
No such thing, but
and
they always cook down.
Yeah, true. And then we just swore our undying hatred towards the the Church of Taltos, and so I assume at this point we're just gonna eat and work,
Okay.
unless Odie wants to put in something else in that conversation.
Nah, I think that was our agreement. Was let's get this knocked out.
Okay. Too easy. Gallon, are you doing anything there? Because you're not working on the project.
Yeah, no, I am gonna figure out something to do. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet.
Okay.
But it'll be
Um,
oh, it's it's just I'm not working with them.
okay. We'll come back to you, Pearl.
So after the octopus situation, I'm gonna go to the church, and I want to see Otis and Pan, like how it works and how this meaty house is doing, and just kind of explore around, be noisy.
Okay. I guess I can show you guys around the map. So on the Church Bastion map, there's obviously 3 bedrooms, one for each of the 3 of you that own the Bastion. And there's the 2 storehouses, the smithy, the workshop, the kitchen, a dining room, garden, parlor, and a barracks room. For flavor, I also put in the well out front as well as archery targets because Brad said Becca needed them. But yeah,
It's probably a wise decision.
I'm just saying it's probably not a bad decision.
they are there, and my computer froze. There we go. As far as the bathhouse location goes, large bedroom that Taddy is in, storehouse directly across the hall from that, small bedroom, small kitchen. This is the library. This is the arcane study, garden, and then this was whatever the other, I think a storeroom.
Yeah. So who's here?
Storage room, not a storehouse.
So where is my storehouse?
So your storehouse is this first room in on the right here.
Okay,
So
storehouse
It-
storage.
And the storeroom is Pan's, right?
So the storehouse is Katie's, and that is
Right.
an actual specialty room. The storeroom that's Pan's is here, and that's just for storage. There's no hirelings or anything
Right.
with that. It's a basic facility.
Right. So just a place for me to put all the scrap metal I collect.
Absolutely.
Ah.
So
My gadgets, doohickeys, and thingamabobs.
doohickeys and thingamabobs. All right. So yeah, Pearl, you would show up at some point, probably not long after noon. You see your hirelings hard at work in the smithy, and Pan and Odess working on their project. Gallon is doing Gallon stuff. Yet to be determined. But yeah, welcome to the Bastion.
And I
Tad-
ask Otis if he can help me, like if he can like show me and kind of guide me to like just kind of not, just kind of want to know like if he can teach me. I guess will be the right word.
So are you trying to learn whatever skill
Yeah.
they're using? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you'll spend the afternoon watching and learning, and maybe eventually you'll get a proficiency in it.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Taddy, what are you up to?
I think what Taddy's been doing all week long, just enjoying his relaxation time, waiting for the time to do the thing.
Okay. While you're laying in bed, you hear 3 soft taps on the window, which is that little white board right below your token there. So that's the window.
Okay, so let's sneak on up there and quietly find out what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, so you gently and quietly lift your head up off the bed and kind of tilt your head a little bit, and you see a seagull with a letter in its mouth. And it taps again.
Hey, buddy, how's it going? I open the window.
When you open the window, it kind of cocks its head, looking at you for a second, sets the letter down, and then turns and takes off.
Oh. Wait. Hey. Crap,
It's
reach
gone.
in my bag. Oh, okay. Oh, well, okay. I just try and be friendly, but okay. So I pick up the letter and read it.
Yep, I just messaged you what that letter contains.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've already read through those actually, so okay.
Well, now you actually received them, so.
Okay.
Silt, what are you up to?
Yes.
It sounds like everybody's kind of in their vibe for the rest of the day, except for you. So, what do you got?
Well, I guess I have to move the sign from the apartment above the tavern, the Rusty Anchor, to
Okay.
the bastion above the. So just that. And
Yeah,
then
that'd be
I would.
quick and easy, so. Anything
Oh my-
else? Taking it easy the rest of the day? What do we...
I guess like I don't know where anybody is particularly. I mean, I would find Taddy when I come back in here, and I'd ask him, "What's up? What are we doing? Didn't do anything. Chilling."
Yeah, no, everybody's kind of doing their thing at their places and whatnot, and I'm just kind of waiting,
Oh, you
letting
want to
them do what
go?
they're doing, and
You want to go visit the market?
whoo, yeah, of course.
Cool. Let's go.
Taddy's
All
got
right.
a date. No, I'm joking. Okay.
Not doing anything else, so let's get some money.
Hell
So,
yeah.
Two of you head to the market. Are you doing sticky stuff?
Oh, yeah.
I am assisting Taddy in any way that I can.
Okay. So you do the bump and Taddy does the snatch. Do it that way.
Like
Oh
it.
yeah.
All right. So Mr. Taddy with
I've-
advantage.
I put on a a disguise too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in Ted right now.
Gotcha. Yep. Just give me that roll in the tower with advantage. Oh,
Uh-oh.
almost. I think that's the lowest roll you've ever had, and I almost beat it.
Oh no.
Almost.
Almost. We're not
Almost.
playing with horseshoes.
Roll a d6 for me. Beautiful. And I'll put this in your inventory for you, but you snatch over the course of a couple hours picking and choosing your targets. You get 4 25 gold P valued gems. And a ring.
Okay.
And that'll be over the course of, a couple hours or an hour or two of working. Galen, I saw your message and then I didn't see it. You're going bounty hunting. All right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So you were just up there like the day before, right? Or that morning?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you would have seen the updated Hunters Guild. I won't make you go back up there to look at it and get copies, whatever. So, if you go to the Haven map and open it up, you'll see them. Any of them you're interested in, you'll get the documents for.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get oregano gem butter.
Oregano gem butter.
Yeah, the fairy in the Shadow Fae.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I know.
I built them. Of course I know. Come on now. All right. So you're heading that way. You running solo? You gonna ask anybody to come with you?
Well, I mean, everyone's kind of busy. And I think the only other bounty hunters are Tatty and Silt. Am I correct in saying that?
I thought you all got your paperwork.
I think we all,
sorted.
except for Pam now.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, if that's the case, I'll ask if, since the other people are all working on that thing. Well, no, because Pearl's also working on it. I'll just go solo. Fuck it.
Pearl's observing, but you never know.
Sure, I'll ask Pearl, see if she wants to come. If I see Pearl, I'm obviously gonna see Pearl. Pearl! Pearl?
Yes, darling.
You want to go bounty hunting?
Oh yeah, let's go. I'll be back, Goddess and Pam. Bye.
Well, now that
Bye.
there's someone here, I don't want to just go. Like, I'm willing to go for someone a little bit more difficult.
You're fine. You're fine. Let's go.
You really have no idea how difficult it's gonna be.
Just a
she
girls'
is-
night out hunting, huh?
The fairy oregano gem butter is wanted for vandalism and assault. So
I guess I'll have to find out. Fuck around and find out.
Here we say she's spicy?
Sounds like my kind of
No?
theory.
'Cause
spicy
her name's
gem
Orega-
butter.
Her
Okay.
name's Oregano? I mean... No? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
no, hell yeah, I'll take it. I like it. Okay, so the two of you head over to the Shadow Fae. You would have gotten some information that she, at one point at least, volunteered at the Shadow Fae markets. But that's really all you have to go on.
Mm.
Then let's start there.
So it'll take you guys a little bit of time to get over there, but you do get there. At the markets, it's early afternoon when you arrive. You see one or two workers. Typical scene where Shadow Fae beings will come out of the trees, grab what they get, and then run back into the trees. And there's, we'll say, two workers currently working.
I am going to walk up to the workers and ask if they've seen oregano gem butter.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm just making sure I've got things set up right. Okay.
Can I use my charisma? Like smiling at them and just holding my, like playing with my hair, my braid as Gail's there, like trying to find out information.
Sure. Make a, call it a persuasion check.
Okay. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, the satire you are talking to, like, gets very distracted by Pearl fiddling with her hair, and she's basically doing like the schoolgirl thing where she sniffs it and then licks her hair braid. And he's just like, I'm sorry, who?
Dude, what kind of girls did you go to school with? That's fucking weird.
Talking like elementary school, man.
I was just thinking
elementary
that.
kids are fucking weird. Okay.
That's
I
true.
wasn't putting the hair in my
mean-
mouth. I was just
I
trying
mean,
to
I
be
was
a little
with
flirty.
you on the sniffing and kind of twirling it around, but to start licking the hair,
Yeah, I was not licking the
Okay.
hair.
Okay, you didn't lick your hair, but you definitely like go to play with your braid and it gets a little close to your nose and you think you smell something, so then you're like and
Well,
like,
you rotten
trying to
blood,
figure out
man. What
why
do you want
your
me to
hair
do?
smells, and then a cricket jumps out of your hair and you like catch it midair and start eating it, and the satyr is just extremely distracted and
I'm a fucking
what?
shower. Okay, so I'm sorry, Galen, that this failed completely. I'm gonna look at you like embarrassed, like, never mind.
I'm just gonna probably like, oh, don't worry about it, and then I'm gonna turn and be like, this person, and then hold up the flyer.
And be like,
That
"Y-
failed.
yeah, we see a lot of fairies come through here. I don't know what to tell you, sorry." And he turns back and keeps packaging up, keeps working.
I'll turn to the other person who's there.
This person, as you turn to look at them, is like side-eyeing the two of you while they're working. Looks very nervous.
Hi there. My name's Gal. What's yours?
Bob?
Bob.
I don't have backstories built. Go with it.
That's fine. Don't worry about Bob. Don't worry about it, Bob. Hey Bob, have you seen oregano gem butter?
It's my first day. We got a lot of fairies. I don't know. And he kind of leans in and whispers, like, they all kind of look the same to me. This is a human, by the way.
Oh.
I thought it was a satyr.
The first one
The
was a
first
satyr.
one is a
This
satyr.
the second one.
Oh. I was still on the tasting the hair thing. Sorry. I'll catch up.
Yeah, he
We're
kind
not
of
chasing the hair anymore. We're past that.
leans and he's like, they all kind of look the same to me. I'm sorry.
My heart.
Okay. Bob, do you know about any of these other people on the Hunters Guild list?
At the mention of Hunter's Guild list, he drops whatever's in his hands and starts sprinting away.
Oh,
from
I'm
you.
running. I'm running after him.
Can't run, dog chase moment.
Okay. Pearl, what are you doing?
I'm running.
Okay. So the two of you are running after him. What are your guys' speeds?
30.
Pearl, yours is 35, right?
Yeah. So can I just grab Galen and kind of just like put her on my
I-
shoulders?
We'll
Will
slow
do
down that
you-
way.
I will do you one better. Because your speed is faster than his speed, you catch up with him before he's even able to get out of the market space area. What would you like to do when you catch up to him, Pearl?
Like, excuse me.
So you're
And
just
I'm
gonna
sorry,
like run alongside and be like, "Excuse me, sir."
Yeah. And I cannot help it. I'm Galen. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna look at him and like just stare at him in a very creepy way, hoping Galen notice it, and she's like pushes me away from the person.
Okay, make an intimidation check for me.
Did anyone else really hope when she pulled up next to him was like, hello? Her next response would be, do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Dracula?
Get it out of my head.
It's Strahd. This is D&D. But yes. Roll that one more time, Pam. I forgot to say with advantage.
Do I recognize him from talking to him as someone who would be on the list?
You do not.
Oh.
There you go. With a nat 20, you stare at him creepily, hungrily. And he is just kind of like stares back at you and does a and veers a little bit to the right, crashing into some crates and falling onto the deck.
Can I help him get up? Because I didn't want him to fall.
Yeah, you grab his arms and pick him up. He is going to try and pull away from you. Are you going to grab on so he can't go anywhere, or are you going to let him go?
I'm gonna grab on.
You what?
Grab on.
Okay. So I need you to make a strength check then. Beautiful. As he goes to pull away, you like grip down so you've got him by the upper arm and you're able to grapple him and keep him there.
And as I'm doing that,
I'm sorry, I swear. It was for my grandma. She was sick. I didn't mean to. Please don't take me in.
no, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna like let him go.
No, Pearl, grab hold of him.
The second
I'm
you
gonna
let him
let him
go,
go,
he
like-
takes off running again. This time he is out of the marketplace and at the edge of the trees.
I swear I got glaucoma.
Yeah. I kind of got panicked and I look at Galen and say, I'm sorry. I panicked. I didn't want to
Him?
hurt him. And I was hurting him.
Behind the two of you, you hear that first satire go, "What the fuck are you doing to my marketplace?" You look back and you see him walking towards you.
To me?
To both of you.
Do 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 do.
What's
And
up,
Pearl's gonna-
marketplace, sir? Just passing through.
Pearl's gonna like put her little fingers like do 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 and kind of walk.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm not doing too shabby today. Okay.
Was that for
not
both
you-
of us or
not
just
you.
one? That was for
just
me.
Galen. You're the one who.
Oh,
spoke,
okay.
Galen,
Thank
so-
God, because I'm not doing too good. Okay.
You said it was persuasion with disadvantage?
Yes. Bullshit, you're just passing. He's still like marching towards you. Bullshit, you're just passing through. I saw you chasing after my worker. What did he do to you? You got a warrant for him or something? He's still walking
Oh,
towards
I mean, he ran like he was.
that don't mean shit. People run.
He just
People
said
in the
he
shadow.
just confessed that he did something for his grandma.
People in the Shadow Fae don't like people asking questions, especially if they're not from the Shadow Fae. What are you doing? You know what? Just go, and I don't ever want to see you here again.
Okay, look, we got off on the wrong foot.
I
looking
don't
for
have
bounties.
feet. And you look down, he's got hooves. Now get out of here.
I'm gonna say, excuse me. No need to get loud and disrespectful.
You can excuse these horns. Get out of my marketplace.
My eyes turned really red.
Make an intimidation check.
God damn it.
Yeah, this is the Shadow Fae. A lot of people can change the way they look, dear. I'll give you until I walk back over there and grab my guard horn to leave. Otherwise, the guards are going to show up, and they'll make you leave. And he turns and starts walking back. And you can see on the far end of the market, there's like a soldier's horn hanging on a hook.
I'm just gonna tell Galen, let's just go, dude. Let's just go.
Cool. I'm gonna keep going in the direction that guy was going. Bob.
Okay. He was heading north into the trees. So you guys get to the tree line, essentially. And what do you want to do from there?
I'm looking for footprints.
Okay.
Seeing where I went.
Make a survival check. And I think you might get advantage with your favored stuff.
Mushrooms?
You do not get advantage. That was the previous edition. We're now in 2024. So
Do I?
You can
Can
try
I
and
follow?
make. You can try and make a survival check as well, to see if either of you spot the footprints. Yeah, right away. The ground is a little muddy. You're able to pick up the footprints right away. It was very clear that he was running as he hit the trees. What do you guys want to do?
I'm tracking his ass down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you follow the footprints. About 4 minutes into following, you can tell that his pace slowed from a run to a walk. Go ahead and give me another round of survival checks to continue following the tracks. You guys are killing it on the survival stuff.
Yeah,
I
we're
was
a fucking
like
stalker.
stepping outside of her comfort zone with the survival checks.
Hell yeah.
Couldn't do intimidation very much, but like killing it on the survival.
Make perception checks for me as well, please.
Oh, here we go. No, never mind.
I have double
Pearl-
proficiency.
Pearl, do yours one more time.
I
Freaking
No.
needed that.
It's okay. The second time was for your advantage, so you get a 20, not a 6.
okay.
Beautiful. Pearl, accustomed to hunting humans for your food source, you guys are following the tracks through the woods, and you make a dexterity check.
Take a sniff.
Just you, Pearl.
Take a sniff.
Beautiful. So as you're walking, Pearl, you smell human just
Oh,
up
boy.
ahead. He's been running, his adrenaline skyrocketing. You shoot your hand out to stop Gallon and get a handful of boob.
I tell her, Gallon, can you get out of here?
What? Can
And
I get
then
out of
my-
here?
And then she sees my eyes and how my face gets like my eyes really bloody.
So you've seen this look before, Gallon. This is...
They're going crazy.
Well, no, it's not a hunger spike for you, Pam. It's... You smell a human, which in the
Yeah.
Shadow Fae is uncommon, and you guys are tracking a human. The above table there is... the human the tracks you're following is probably just up ahead.
Wait, Pearl.
I'm gonna
Girl.
tell Gallon, I smell human. Go in front of me, and I'm gonna try to keep my distance a little bit.
Okay, perfect.
I
Because this
don't-
person sounds like they have intel,
Yeah, I don't want to
and
be.
or
I don't know. Just get in front of me, because if I get to it first, it'll probably be my meal. So just get there first, and
I
just
don't
let me
want to
calm
risk
down.
that because of the alert. The
Yeah, no.
allergy people.
Let me just calm down. Let me just, and then
Okay.
Pearl does her little thing. But just get in front of me. Just go. I think it's here. I can smell it. We're close.
Cool. So I'm gonna get in front of Pearl.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sneak up in the general direction of where this person is, where she says he is.
Make a stealth check. Pearl, are you sneaking as well? Or are you just staying?
Yeah. No, I'm going, but I'm going like keeping my distance.
Okay.
Oh, now I'm starting to roll bad.
So Pearl, make a stealth check as well.
Oh God. Let me see. La la la.
Damn. So Gallon, as you're walking, you just hear that
Yeah.
loud as day from the underbrush being squishy.
I'm
And
gonna roll my eyes, and then I'm gonna say, "Hey, Bob, I know you're here. My friend can smell you. Look, we just want to talk. I'm always willing to hear someone out. I want to always give someone the benefit of the doubt."
make a dexterity saving throw. That, surprisingly enough, will do it. As you say that, you see a rock hurl out from behind a bush about 20 feet in front of you, and you're able to just sidestep and it misses you. And then you see Bob's head like poke up, and he's got a rock in each hand. He's like, "Don't come any closer. I found a pile of rocks."
Bob, look, you said you did it for your grandma. I have a family too, and I did. And I would have done anything for them too.
I'm not
So
going
I
to the
just
mines. I don't know anything about your little fairy friend. But you hunters.
Okay. Well, I'm also new at this. Recently added to the guild. And I think you'll find that I'm much more understanding than most.
That doesn't do me any good. I can't go to the
It means-
mines. Somebody
it
needs
means
to take
I'm-
care of my grandma.
It means I might not even send you to the mines. I might not even be here to pick you up at all. Frankly, you don't look like anybody on this list.
I already told you, I don't know anything about the fairy you showed me.
Right, but you didn't let me ask you about anybody else.
I don't know. I don't know anybody. I know me and my grandma and my coworker and that's it.
What's your grandma's name?
Grandma?
No,
You don't know her first name?
What kind of a good grandson calls their grandma by anything else?
No, that's fine. I would have known my grandma's name.
Oh, so now I'm not a good grandson either, and he like darts 20 feet to the right and ducks behind another bush.
Not saying that. I think anybody who would do anything for their grandma's a good person. I mean, I honestly just fought an orc who escorted what looked like his grandma the other day, and I tried to get him, but he was really good, and I could tell that he really loved his grandma. Look, I'm not here to cause you any problems. I just have some questions. You're living here in the Shadowfae. Have you seen anything that's been weird? Any suspicious persons? Maybe you can even tell me more about the Shadowfae. I'm new here.
Make a persuasion check. No, I haven't heard anything. I just got here myself and kind of hiding out just in case.
So, where's your grandma?
Don't worry about it. She's not here.
July.
Make an
How can you
insight
take
check.
care? I was about to say, I'll do an insight check on that. Oh, for the love of fuck!
Pearl, are you gonna make one?
Fuck yeah, let's do this. I'm sorry.
Please
This was so for
do.
the fuck
No,
of it.
please do.
Fucking Christ. God fucking damn it. You know what?
You
I'm
guys
done.
used up all your juju on tracking.
Oh my god.
Fantasy
Uh,
Grounds loves to fuck with me.
You both 100% believe that she is not in the Shadowfae, and you shouldn't worry about it.
Somebody's I
You
can't
be-
even ask a
You
follow-up
believe
question.
you believe he's telling the truth, at least.
Okay.
If she's not here, then why aren't you with her?
I go to visit. Look, my personal life's none of your business. I can't help you, and I wouldn't help a hunter anyways. Can you just leave me alone so I can go back to work and take care of my grandma?
Galen, let's just go. He's not gonna give us anything.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry to bother you. We didn't mean to. Gary.
It's fine. Just don't do it again, please.
We won't. I'm sorry.
And get some.
We'll
get
see.
Get some eye drops. There's an apothecary on the south end of the Shadowfae.
Look at Galen. I'm gonna smack him.
Hey, Bob, can you do me a favor if we let you go?
Oh, you're gonna let me go? And he like raises one arm with the rock in it.
I'm tempted to shoot it.
Okay.
Do you want to?
I'm gonna shoot in his general direction.
I'm gonna say, Galen, no! What do you do? No.
So
no.
if you want to try to shoot the rock out of his hand, that is a targeted attack. It'll be at disadvantage. But it's a rock. So it's a 10 and up to hit.
Yeah, I want to do it. Fuck it.
Just roll a bow attack in the chat box with disadvantage, please.
Please don't hit me with that in the head.
I think with your
I think
modifier, you need what, like a 3 or higher?
You said a bow attack,
Yeah, longbow.
and just throw it in the chat.
So you need a 5 or higher in the chat with disadvantage.
Oh shit, disadvantage. Sorry.
That's right.
Well, thank
Well-
God it wasn't that.
Well, no, that would have done it. But roll it regular one more time. If you get a lower number,
You'll take that one. I gotcha.
I'm scooching down in case if the rock falls from her and it falls on my fucking head somehow because it's,
Okay.
gas.
So you, like Legolas, quick draw an arrow, let it fly, and it dings off the rock, knocking the rock free of his hand. He just kind of stands there. He's like, "I'm sorry, that was mean. Just please leave me be."
I want to, but we also caused a stir in the market chasing you down because you were acting suspicious. So,
Well,
in
they-
exchange,
They don't care about me. They checked me out enough that I
no,
can
let me
work
tell
now.
you, that satire cares more about you than you think.
He cares
So-
about the marketplace. I'm
And
replaceable.
he specifically said his worker.
Well, maybe you shouldn't fuck with me. Just saying.
Well, you don't run like a suspicious idiot.
Well, I don't want to
But
go to the
someone's asking
mines.
questions.
You telling me you wouldn't?
If you
run
had,
too?
if you had
Have you
literally looked at,
Have you ever been to the mines? That place. Is
I sure
horrible.
have. I sure have. You're right.
It's-
It's not great. I don't want to send you there either.
Dark
Silence,
and dirty and.
Madness! Stop yelling at each other.
Bob, look, I'll let you go. It's gonna be fine, and I won't come out hunting for your ass again. All right.
God.
Okay, thank you. Have a
But-
good day.
I need you to go back to the market, go back to your job, and smooth things over with the satire.
Horns is a hard steal. Like, I can't promise it. I'll talk to him, but I can't promise anything.
I'm not asking for promises. I'm just asking you for you to give it a good attempt. You seem like a good guy. Just say that you got a little jumpy because you didn't recognize us. You know, you'll figure it out. Just
Okay.
go back and smooth things over. I would like to come back to the marketplace.
I'll try.
Okay. That's all I asked, bud.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. And then I'll turn around and leave.
Bye. And I'll go. Galen, you almost scared the little guy.
Pearl? I didn't look at him like I was going to eat him.
You have a point. Let me stay quiet.
Say less, girl.
And then I'm going to keep looking for bounties around the Shadowfey.
Yeah, let's keep looking. See what we can find.
Okay.
What time? Hold on. What time is it right now?
Right now
Roughly?
it is roughly. Yeah, it's like 3:00, give or take.
Okay, so it's still plain daylight. Okay.
Yeah, for the moment. Make history checks for me real quick,
Who?
both of you.
Not good at that.
Me neither.
That works. You guys only needed
We're
a 10.
dice
Both rolled
twins.
12. You guys have been doubling up on your dice a lot.
That's
You
great.
would remember when you guys were down hunting or here hunting last time that there were fairy/pixie funeral sites, and at one point you witnessed a family member come up to pay their respects. I think that's the only time you saw any type of pixie fairy interaction other than Taddy in the Shadowfey.
What else can we recall?
As far as the pixie target, that's it. Looking at anything else that might be in Shadowfey,
Mm-hmm.
there is one target for Old Man Barrow. He is a wood chopper down towards the southern end, like around this area. Oh, you guys don't have the map up. So he's kind of down in this area. This is the Forester area. but his notice, he lives a secluded lifestyle, chops his wood, brings it to the market, gets his rations, goes back to work. But he's not so secluded that individuals can't hear him from his home. And the last week or so, it's been nothing but wailing screams coming from his residence. Which is why there is a bounty for civil disturbance. They just want him brought in so they can question him about it.
Mm-hmm.
There is a quickling somewhere in the Shadow Fae, wanted for thievery. And a Professor Eldrin Voss somewhere in the Shadow Fae, believed to be hiding out in the Shadow Fae, not from there originally. So you don't have any leads to go on with that.
Okay.
Above table, can I just say, it really intrigues me that basically the only way you have to get someone on the Hundies Guild is to just pay a fine for it. Like, you could literally, it could be anybody. Like, what if we went in and just put out a bounty on the bishop for 1,500 gold?
I mean,
In theory, you could.
I'm just saying it's an option.
yeah.
It just seems like a really interesting way to do business. Frankly, it sounds corrupt, but, you know, a dollar's a dollar.
Taddy and I don't know that there's a bounty out on people spreading the word of Poseidon, right? That was
Unless you
conversation that happened.
Went there and looked, or if I told
yeah.
you that you wouldn't know.
I don't think you told them. You told
did not.
Odes.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you told
Okay.
Silt or Taddy about it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so Silt and Taddy aren't aware of that yet.
I mean, I'm also willing to either go to the cemetery to go check and see if we can get gem butter, or I'm willing to go check out Old Man Barrow. What do you think, Pearl?
I mean, yeah, we can try it. Worst case scenario, we find nothing.
Cool. Let's go to Old Man Barrow.
Okay.
And so we'll
So-
walk over there.
Yeah, you guys make your way down. You see plenty of woodcutters out and about, and they are more than eager and willing to guide you to his hut, which
Sure.
you make your way up to
Making it work.
as the sun is starting to set. So you guys, you're not at the house yet, but you can see his hut off in the distance. Talk me through what you want to do. I put you that far back so you can decide how you approach, if you want to go about it a certain way. If you want to just walk up and knock on the door, that's fine.
Yeah, I think we'll just knock. Like, doo-doo. Unless we're trying to be sneaky.
Is this like all the other huts? Do we know if there's a back door?
It's like a cabin.
One way in, one way out?
So from where you're standing, you can see the front door and a window. And that's it.
Okay, let's walk up. Pearl, do you want to walk up to the cabin? I'm going to stay behind and kind of keep a distance. Maybe
Okay.
walk around. I'm going to walk around the building.
Okay,
Just in case he decides to bolt.
no problem.
All right, so I'll be sneaky doing that if Pearl wants to walk up to the cabin.
Make a stealth check as you circle around. Okay. So Pearl, you walk right up to the front door,
Mm-hmm.
and you can very clearly see Gallon, air quote, sneaking around the side back of the cabin. Gallon, as you get around the side and back, you realize that there are no other windows or doors. It's a small studio-sized cabin and the only way to see or go in or out is from the front door.
Then I'll just keep walking around and then stand back at a distance from Pearl.
Okay. Pearl, you get up to the front door. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna knock.
Okay. You knock and wait a moment. From the other side, you hear an old man's voice. Yeah, what do you want?
Hi, we have a question, if you wouldn't mind. We are looking for someone.
Well, who are you looking for?
I can tell you more information if you open the door and allow me to talk to you for 5 minutes.
Sweet tits, this is the Shadow Fae. We don't open the door for shit when the sun starts going down. Who are you looking for?
We're looking for a pixie.
A pixie? Oh. They usually hang out farther north.
I don't know if she's here.
She's definitely not here. I don't like them little pixie folk.
Is Galen around? Because I want to do the whole like I'm talking in silence, like this guy. He won't open the door.
By this point, you would have seen Galen come around. I don't know if you're approaching the house or not, Galen, but you guys can definitely see each other.
Yeah.
He won't open the door. He won't give us any information.
I mean, just kick it down.
No, Galen, no. We're already in trouble. I'm gonna have to kill this guy if something happens.
Hey, listen, I appreciate the visit and all, but it's getting dark. You might want to leave. That's when all the weird things come out, is when the sun goes down.
Can you please help us? The longer that we're here trying to convince you to open the doors, the longer that we'll have to probably risk our lives coming back. Please help us.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm being dramatic, of course, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Hold on. Please be good. Now watch I get a 1. So I suck.
Oh, yes.
Holy shit, bro.
Please.
Pearl's over here just straight milking that shit.
You know what was awesome about that, Pearl? The DC was 22. It was a near impossible, or extremely difficult at least, DC.
Awesome.
You'll hear some shuffled footsteps. And then, as the door cracks open, and you can see into the cabin, you don't see anything special. And you have to look down, and you see a very old dwarven fellow wearing tattered rags, covered in dirt. You can just see like an eye through the crack in the door. He goes, "Look, I can't help you, and you really shouldn't stay here."
I'm gonna wipe my fake tears from my eyes and say, we didn't mean to bother you. I'm sorry. We're just really hoping that somebody can give us any insight.
And I'm gonna look like sheepish and like kind of trembling, scared.
He looks over his shoulder for a second and looks back. He goes, "Look, it's not a bother, but I can't help you. You gotta go farther north for the pixies. They don't come this far south."
Any names? Anybody that in particular that you think that can give us more precise information on the location other than just going north?
If you go just to the other side of the wrecked ship, there's a little burrow of pixies and fairies there. They might know. You just be careful approaching. They don't like outsiders.
Okay. That's helpful. Thank you very much. I'm sorry to be a bother again.
You're welcome.
Darling, let's go to the little burrow.
You'll hear as he shuts the door.
Okay, let's go to the little
And then
burrow.
you hear like wood against wood, indicating that he locked the door from the other side.
This guy, what does he think we're gonna steal from him? Anyway, let's go.
Pretty
Let's
sure
see.
this is. I'm gonna whisper to probably like I'm pretty sure this is Old Man Barrow, and that we should have grabbed him.
No, I don't think so. Couldn't see anything inside the cabin.
Does he look like the person on the pamphlet? DM.
Oh, spitting image. Have you two walked away?
Just
at
gonna
all?
hold up the pamphlet and like poke at it and show Pearl.
As she shows me that, I am running to the door and I'm gonna smash it and go inside as fast as I can.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I need two things. First and foremost is going to be the strength check as you go to shoulder tackle down a locked door.
Okay. God damn it.
Second thing is going to be a perception check. And Galen, you make a perception check as well.
Oh.
Okay. So you see the poster, fuck, turn and just sprint and like jump shoulder check the door. You bounce right off and fall on your ass outside the door. While you're laying there contemplating your bad decisions, though, you hear Old Man Burrow inside the cabin. He goes, No, I got rid of them. I swear, they're gone. And then you hear crashing as if plates are being thrown against a wall, and then a loud wailing scream echoes out into the night.
I'm gonna go up and break the window and crawl into the house.
Okay, so you run up, smash the window, and you crawling through or jumping through?
I'm jumping through it.
Jumping through.
Glass and everything. Like,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, both of you make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna get cut the fuck up.
Fucking lying to me. Mm-mm-mm.
I don't think that went. Hold on.
Beautiful. So you both like not swan dive, but dive through the window, avoiding any stray glass, and just clear over the table that's underneath the windowsill. As you are in the cabin, and I'm just gonna draw it on here because I didn't make a map.
That's okay. The map in my mind's pretty great right now.
Yeah, we have it. Like, yeah, it's happening.
Only because I would do a tuck and roll and like have my bow and arrow like out and ready to aim for him.
Yeah, and I have my little witchy little boomstick going on.
But as you come in, you see Old Man Burrows on his bed, fetal position, arms up defensively, and standing over him is a spectral entity. And you don't hear voices. You hear like
A basilisk?
coming from this spectral entity. And as you smash the window and dive in, I need both of you to roll initiative, please.
Dun, 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 dun.
We're gonna make him.
I'm killing those ones today, man. Let's go.
All right. So that is gonna put the specter first. So you smash in. It turns to face you. Zoops over right next to you, Galen, and reaches out with its tendrils to try and do whatever it does, which you are able to narrowly avoid. And then it is your turn, Galen.
Okay. This is new for me because there's some stuff on here that's different.
All right. So you've still got Dread Ambusher, which is very similar. So your first turn in combat, your speed increases by 10 feet. So for this round, you have an additional 10 feet of movement. With your Dreadful Strike, when you attack a creature and hit it with a weapon, you can deal an extra 2d6 psychic damage. You can do this once per turn, a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier per long rest.
Okay.
So you can do it 3 times per long rest, once per turn.
Okay, and then I think
And that replaces the previous Dread Ambusher attack. So you get 2 attacks. One of them you can add 2d6 to if you want.
and then I still have Hunter's Mark.
Yes, and that you get 4 free uses.
This is
And it's still a bonus action, I believe.
I believe so. It is bonus action.
Yeah,
I'm
it is
gonna
a bonus-
cast
and that-
Hunter's Mark.
That'll give you an extra 1d6 force damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. So you're going to put the effect
wait, hold
that
on.
says Hunter's Mark C on yourself.
Okay.
And this needs to do that. Okay. And then when you roll damage, that didn't go on you.
You didn't drop it on.
Oh, it didn't?
Nope, I
Oh.
got it. It's on you.
Okay.
Now. When you do damage, you'll put that second one on you.
Okay. Same as last time.
Yep, and then underneath your Hunter's Mark there, you just need to check off a use of favored enemy.
Oh. Cool. Okay.
There you go. And then you get 2 attacks.
3 attacks because I still have Dread Ambusher, right?
No, 2 attacks. So you don't get that third attack for Dread Ambusher
Oh.
anymore. But you
Gotcha.
get multiple uses of 2d6 psychic.
Right. Right, and that's the Dreadful Strike. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take adjustment. Okay. Direct me on it and we'll get going. Okay.
I got you.
I'm still gonna shoot with the longbow.
All right, first attack is going to hit. Do you want to put your Dreadful Strike on?
Yes.
Okay, so drag that effect onto your token. Beautiful. Check off a use of it. And
Okay.
then drag that second Hunter's Mark effect onto your token.
Ah!
IFT custom.
IFT custom. Okay.
All right. And then roll damage against the
Damage.
Spectre. And let's see. That did the 2d6. Okay, so roll 1d6 in the chat box. It didn't do... I'll have to recode the Hunter's
Okay.
Mark damage. Let's see. 15... What are you resistant to? Okay, so 17 points of damage total out of what would have been 20. So it's resistant to something that you just
Okay.
did.
Cool.
You're not sure what though, because you did 3 different types of damage. So
That's totally fine.
yeah, you did piercing damage, psychic damage, and force damage. So
Perfect. Something. I'll figure it out. Or not. Who knows?
okay,
And that'll be my
so
turn.
that was your first attack. You still get 2
Oh,
attacks.
that's right. Holy hell. Okay. Yeah, cool. We'll go again.
Okay.
Hit, drag the Hunter's
Hold on.
Mark.
Hold on.
Oh.
Okay, now drag the Hunter's Mark. Okay, and then roll damage. There we go. That did it. Beautiful. I already got you recoded, so you're all set.
Cool, thank you.
7 out of 11 partially resisted. Anything else for your turn?
That'll do it.
All right. right. Good old man Barrow is cowering on his bed. Pearl.
Okay, let me use. Can I use my boomstick?
So, first time doing it, so let me draw you a picture and explain. Your boomstick works like a thunderwave spell. So, whatever direction you point it in, any creature within a 10-foot cube, so you could do it like that, has to make the saving throw.
Okay.
Which was a dexterity saving throw, or it takes 2d6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay. So you absolutely can use it. I'm just, since this is the first time, letting you know.
Got it.
All right, so I will have him do a dexterity saving throw. He rolled a 5. He fails. So on your actions tab, I have the boomstick up at the top. Just drag and drop the damage right on him. Full 14 resisted down to 7. So you would be able to tell that it's clearly resistant to non-magical attacks. Some of the ball bearings kind of ping off of him.
Okay.
You get a second attack. What do you got?
Yeah, for that, can I just use... Well, how close is he to me?
He's like a half a step away from you.
I'm gonna use my pistol.
Okay.
Sorry, wrong thing. Supposed to be a little...
Yeah, that was
Okay.
the club. With a crit.
Cool.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage. Why do you... Oh, because you got the piercer feat. That's why. So you get an extra damage die when you crit with your pistol. So that's 17. Make sure it's all... Yeah, 17 points. Well, it didn't drag onto him. It should be half of that. Yep, so 8 points of damage there.
Okay. Cool.
Anything else for your turn? It is
No.
a bonus action to reload the boomstick, even for you. So if you want to reload it, you need to do so with a bonus action.
Okay, got it.
Did you want to do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So your boomstick will be ready next round.
Beautiful.
That'll bring us back up to the top. And he is still right there, so he's going to go after Gallon again. Misses again. Gallon, go ahead.
Cool.
Old Man Barrow's right there as your arrow goes straight through the specter. Roll against Old Man Barrow
For the damage, or just to see if I hit him
to see if you hit him.
with the longbow?
Yep.
Okay. Could you fucking A?
Fuck, you just like nailed that fucker to the wall.
I was gonna say, you watch, it's a crit, and I like snipe him in the eye.
No hunter's mark because you don't have it on him.
That's fine.
Drop damage on him.
Y'all, I have to get out of bounty hunting. I am the worst at this.
Okay. He takes an arrow to the knee, and now he's screaming uncontrollably with an arrow sticking out of his kneecap on the bed. Anything else for your turn?
I think I have a second one.
You do. Make sure you add Old Man Barrow to your hit list, too.
I do need to.
That one hits.
Hunter's mark. That go. So.
And then the Dread Ambusher if you want. The 2d6 psychic as well. You get it once per round, to a max of 3 uses per long rest.
That's right. That's right.
So if you want to, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
Oh shit, my bad.
It's all right. Roll 2d6 in the chat box and mark off the use of it.
How do you do 2 dice again? Oh, click. I got it. I got it. I figured it out. Yep.
That did it. You pull your arrow back, super pissed off at yourself for just kneecapping a dude, and shoot the arrow straight up the specter's head. And as you do so, it poofs and dissolves in shadowy mist.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna.
Old man Bart is still screaming uncontrollably. And just like in Ace Ventura, I think the second one when he is in Africa and he takes a spear to the leg, he's just like, ah! Ah!
I'm gonna run up on him. I'm gonna yank the sheet off his bed.
Okay.
Cut it up. And then I'm gonna stuff it in his mouth. Yep.
The dogs are looking at me funny.
That's a them problem. Okay. So he's gagged.
And then I'm gonna take some rope. I'm gonna tie up his I'm gonna tie up his hands
Let's
and
time up
feet.
his feet and his hands.
Yep. No,
Okay.
I was trying to think of the best way to do it. Kind
Yeah.
of like a front facing hog tie. And then just drag
Yeah.
him through the streets, but that's probably not okay. So
Okay. Yeah, it's
maybe you can carry him, Pearl?
I could do it. I can do it.
he puts up
Oh,
a
yeah.
little bit of a resistance, but applying some pressure to his knee, he becomes compliant very quickly. And you are able to get him tied up.
Nice. Let's go get some money. Oh, hey, is there anything I can I'm gonna to take from his house?
There is
Scavenge.
not much here. There's like a leather apron for when he's working trees, and an axe, and some rope, and a little bit
I'll
of food
take-
stuff.
I'll take it all.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at you like, really?
Yeah.
I got it. Okay, let's go.
You never know where
Uh,
you're gonna need this stuff and we can sell it.
So you now have a second rope. We'll give you 2 more
Great.
rations. And what equates to a hand axe, which I'm getting for your inventory right now.
Okay, thank you. And maybe I don't know, someone could use this leather. You know. Maybe you can use it once you start smithing.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, possibly.
Why is it not? There we go.
I feel like she just said, "Yeah, this is really ugly. I'm never gonna wear it, but I don't want to be rude."
If she doesn't want to, like I could give it to Odessa or Pan.
I just want her to grab everything so we can get the heck out of here as fast as we possibly can.
So the apron is in your inventory as a workshop apron, because that's essentially what it is.
Cool.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Pan already has one, and it looks like a bodybuilder on the front of it.
Then I probably would have seen that. Then it'll probably go to Odessa.
All right. So you're heading to turn in your bounty then?
Yes.
All right. Beautiful. While you guys are traveling, we'll jump back to the rest of the party. Anybody up to or been up to anything?
Just finishing this commission.
Yeah, I think Pan and I have just been banging away on it.
Oh yeah, we've been banging away so hard.
Oh,
Super
What
hard.
did I know? I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it out loud.
Like so hard, we're so sweaty.
Taddy, what about you? You there, Mike?
I just got back from the restroom. Sorry.
Gotcha. Not a problem. You been up to anything while they were running around your neck of the woods hunting people?
Yeah. So after me and Selt finish with our escapades in the marketplace,
Mhm.
I would I'd say you want some of this, Lou?
Sure.
You know, share
Mu-
share the wealth. So
Money's
um
good for stuff.
What are you giving her? I'll just direct transfer it.
well, I'll split the gems. There's 4 of them,
Okay.
so 2 of those. And I'd show her the ring. I'd tell her I'd want to maybe have this checked out before just passing it along till we figure out what the hell this is all about.
Yeah.
'Cause you know how rings are in this world.
Mm-hmm.
He is a relatively new character, but you would recall that Pan is able to identify things.
Okay, so yeah, maybe we can go see the little guy.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But in the meantime, I come across a little bit of work for the group if we're all interested.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm getting kind of stir crazy.
Yeah, I know, me too. Like, right? So, yeah, I got a group thing involved, and sounds like it might be a little fun actually. I don't know. We get to go to a party.
Oh, cool. Well, you wanna head up to find Pan, and you can tell me about it on the way.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Okay. So you guys are heading up to the church then. I feel like you would pass over the bridge into the Shadowfey about the same time Galen and Pearl are heading into the market with this old guy with an arrow sticking out of his knee over his shoulder.
Is this your work, Galen? Pointing to the arrow.
I go, do you really have to ask? You
Literally
know
gonna
damn
be
well
like-
it is.
No, I'm literally gonna just put my bow and arrow and be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess it's not in his head, so maybe it wasn't her.
See, there you go.
Damn.
I'm not even gonna take offense to it because most likely I'll be hitting her next. So
I'm laughing as I say it. It's not in mean spirit.
I didn't take it that way. It's honestly just ridiculous at this point. So it's now canon. But
So
yeah,
is that you got a bounty?
yep,
All right.
yeah.
Well-
Gonna go drop it off and then I don't know, probably do something else. What about you guys?
Can I do, like, I know I'm not very good at medicine checks, I'm not even proficient at it, but can I try and decipher if this man's gonna die as they carry him along?
You can absolutely make a medicine check. You've seen enough penetrating trauma. He's lost a lot of blood, but it's more or less clotted up at this point, so he's not actively bleeding anymore. He's never gonna
Okay.
walk the same again, but you don't think he's gonna die.
Oh my god.
On the bright side, he is now qualified to be a White Run guard.
Well, I mean, good catch. Hope it brings in a good haul.
Oh, well, yeah, we'll see.
When you get done turning them in, you wanna meet up at the wherever we're going. I don't know where we're going. Your bastion. I haven't been there, so hope we can find it. But Taddy says he's got a fun job for us.
Yeah, I'll give. I'm gonna give directions on how to get to the bastion.
And I'll say, "Oh, that's not. Is that we've been there?"
Yeah. We've been there. We just commandeered it.
Okay. Well, sounds good. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's a lot of fun. Ped makes a lot of bread, which is great.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, cool. So we'll just meet you guys back there.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Good luck.
Cool.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna whistle my way out of there.
So the turn-in on the bounty is 80 gold. I'm assuming you guys are going to split it between the two of you, so give yourselves each 40 gold.
Cool.
And then I will just drop you into the church when timing is appropriate.
Coolio.
But Taddy and Silt, you arrive at the church bastion.
Wow. This is nice.
Yeah.
Hello.
They've done quite a bit with the place since we've been here last.
Yeah.
So you can tell that the structure of the church is the same, and they basically just added walls to room off sections of it. And then in the center where that garden is, they just knocked out a piece of the ceiling and walled it off.
Oh, okay.
So it looks nice, hell of a lot nicer than what it did the last time you were here.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna elbow Silt as we walk along. I'm gonna go, watch this. And I'm gonna do my best to imitate the voice of one of the acolytes from, was it Tai? The church I infiltrated.
Oh,
Talos.
Talos.
Talos. I'm gonna go, Poseidon's not real.
Your voice cracks and goes very high pitched mid sentence. So it's Poseidon's not real.
That just sounds incredibly authentic.
Yep.
Do we even hear that over the banging?
You hear everything. You heard hello, but you're in the middle of something that you couldn't get away from, and then you hear. It's clearly Taddy trying to change his voice.
When his voice cracks, I'm just gonna giggle a little bit, which is also probably heard.
Hearing that, I'm just gonna yell, "We're in here!"
Dan's just gonna mutter, somebody finally got some hair on their balls.
Yeah, he's still cutting of age.
Yeah, but you see them in the workshop working avidly on Silt's commission order. Pan, if you want to describe the in progress, you're about, let's see, by this point, you're about 18 hours into the 24-hour project. So if you want to describe what they see in terms of progress to that point, feel free.
I feel like at this point we would have gotten the glove finished. The leather straps are all a nice black color, very well tooled leather, and the more flexible parts are made out of a emerald green silk. Looks like it's several layers kind of stitched together. So it's still got the flexibility. And right now, Pan would probably be hollowing out the claws themselves. And over in the forge, the silver is probably melting down and getting ready to start to dip them.
Okay.
Wow.
When you said dip the claws, I imagined Lady Gaga's like hand claw from when she was in American Horror Story.
Look it up.
That's just what I envisioned for a second there. But go ahead, continue.
Well, I'll let him know. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
You're talking about like the mechanical hand claw thing?
Nope, I'm gonna send a picture to the group chat right now.
Why are there so many pictures with different hand claws that she's wearing?
She's kind of a freak.
There, that's kind of what I imagined when you described that.
That seems a bit excessive.
Fancy.
Well, yeah, obviously not exactly like, but it's all like silvery and shit. So
Yeah, on this it's just gonna be the claws. Yeah, and on the outside of the claws, you'll notice that there are a lot of seems to be arcane symbols and lettering carved all along them.
Bless you.
apparently the church
Thank
has
you.
mice in it. Right.
That's what I just thought.
Oh, good. Cat's here. Your problem will be gone soon.
Okay. Take it away, guys. It's your show right now.
All right. Let's start off with yeah, no, this place definitely looks pretty nice, guys. Did a good job here.
Thank you.
Hey, I telling Sil, I come across a little bit of work. It's a group thing. I thought you guys might be interested in making a little bit of gold.
Well, I'm going to specify that we're going to need the full details of the job before we even talk about this, because the last job I took from you, I ended up in jail.
Fair enough.
That seems fair.
Man, Otis, you've got a bad track record for agreeing to do jobs and ending up in jail. Since
I'm just saying.
yeah.
In fact, I've had to go to jail twice now for you, Taddy.
I mean, you didn't stay there, and we got you out of it. So there's that.
Well, what's the job?
Well, I don't want to explain it twice. Can we wait till the other girls get back?
Yeah, I don't know when they're going to be back. They were out
Well,
running around
they were
trying to make some money.
Oh no, we ran into them on our way here. They're dropping a bounty off. They'll be back shortly.
Okay.
But in the meantime, hey dude, and I look at Pan. You know how to figure things out, right?
Define things.
Well, I found this ring, and I'm just trying to figure out if it's regular, special.
Oh,
Cursed,
yeah.
death trap.
Yeah,
Key
put
to
it
a
on and
plane.
find out.
I know better.
Let's see.
Would it interrupt what you're doing? I don't want to interrupt what you're doing.
So identify is a ritual spell. So you can burn a spell slot and it'll take a minute, or you can do a ritual and it'll take 11 minutes. It's not gonna
magic.
affect. Okay, yeah. It definitely is magical. It's, I believe, the School of Alteration.
Okay. Dust, you want to finish prepping everything and get ready to dip them? I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll get one of the hirelings. Tulliver. I'll have one of the hirelings come over and help me. And yes,
Describe
his name is
Tulliver for
Tulliver.
us.
Oh, fuck you, asshole. I haven't gotten that far.
Okay. Yeah, 11 minutes goes by as Pan ritually casts Identify, and... Oh, I should probably identify it first. That's what it is.
Ooh.
Interesting. I'd look at Silt. Do we have anybody in our group that can't breathe underwater?
You know, I feel like that is something that I should know, but I
You
don't
would
know.
know about everybody but Pan, because he is new. So,
Pan?
excluding Pan, P-A-N.
Yeah. That's why I look over at him.
Excluding him, everybody has water breathing capabilities.
Oh.
Pan, can you breathe underwater?
For about 5 minutes.
That's not very long.
Tell you what, man. Like I like I said, I just found this ring out and about today, so it really didn't cost me anything. So here, you keep it, and hopefully, because we spend some time underwater, this might help. And I'd pass the ring to Pan.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I mean, party's got to go somewhere, man. Like, got to be ready.
Yep. And since we were just out walking and just happened to find it,
Yeah, it just I funny how things just
just magically appear, huh?
no, we
Well,
found it.
We
See?
found
On
it.
the street.
It's just laying on the ground. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Make an insight check, Otis. Before you start doing your bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you totally believe them. Hundo percento.
It's been a
Okay.
long day. Your mind's on something else.
So it's more of a, yeah, okay, whatever. And then you're back to work.
I would say that's pretty fair.
There's no watchers here. Don't give a fuck.
Nope.
Oh.
You ain't bringing that shit over here, though. I'll tell you that right now. You ain't bringing them motherfuckers over here.
A little bit of time passes as they continue working on the claws, and Pearl and Gallon make their appearance.
Can I retcon just a little bit? Just a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
After the ring, after we're done with the ring situation, we pass it out and all that stuff. I would like to wander around their bastion, just kind of admiring the place and checking things
Yeah.
out, and
Yeah.
hopefully end up back when the girls show up.
Yeah, did you see me ping the map earlier when I...
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
But I just want to, in game, actually have been there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The parlor has a limited but nice selection of wine in it, with a nice warm hearth. The dining room is comfortable, casual, and the kitchen beats the hell out of the one over at the bathhouse.
Hey,
Gotcha.
it's
It's just
Using
because
what
it's
we got.
bigger, so there's more stuff, more options, as opposed to just a stove. Gallon and Pearl, as you went to drop off the bounty and then come back, the only thing of note during that trip is that the Rusty Anchor was boarded up with a sign on the front that says, under new management, closed for construction.
Okay, I'm gonna say to the people, do you guys know what happened to Rusty? It said it was closed under construction.
well, Agatha was selling it, so
Yeah, but do we know who bought it?
Nope. No clue.
Not unless I
wasn't
heard
it-
something earlier when I was moving the sign.
Wasn't it us?
What do you mean us? We had the little apartment, but
Didn't
we rented
work
it.
out
It
a
wasn't.
deal with him where we're like 50-50 with the.
That's a new building. We
Yeah, we don't own anything that I
no,
know of.
The
Rusty.
bathhouse is a completely different building. The Rusty Anchor was for sale, but you guys didn't do anything with that.
Yeah, no. We rented the place for a while, but we didn't buy anything in the Rusty.
we
So am I
still rent.
imagining a whole conversation we had with
No,
him?
no, it
Him
was
deal?
originally we were buying it, but then in chat later it got decided that the bathhouse was going to be separate because of the bastion.
Huh.
Because Bart was going to turn it into a bathhouse anyway, but now it's going to stay. Well, maybe it's going to stay a tavern.
Yeah, no, there was a conversation about going halvesies on the bar, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, well, I mean, place was up for sale. Somebody bought it. They're, renovating apparently.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's good. Somebody already bought it. That's great.
Yeah, well,
So we'll have to go talk to him about our rental upstairs.
Yeah.
I mean, they'd have to give us notice if they want to kick us out. So,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't worry about it as long as we pay the bills on time.
Have you seen the orc that hangs around up there? I wouldn't fuck with her.
Huh?
Captain Wright's
Mm.
crew.
Oh, right. Yeah. No. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Okay, so you're all here.
Okay. So we're all here. All right. Awesome. So, yeah, I got this gig. So, no, not this one. All right, let me pull up the right one. I got things going here. All right, so let me respond here real quick because apparently my watch didn't work.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah, so I got this gig. I got to go pick up some paperwork. Plausible deniability. I won't get into too many details, but
Oh no, we're gonna know everything this time. There ain't no plausible deniability on this one, bud.
okay. Well, all right. Well, the paperwork is in the headquarters of the Fisherman's Guild,
Okay.
and they're having an annual masquerade celebration. I have been given enough tickets for all of us to attend. So obviously, dress up, look fancy, be distractions, and I sneak upstairs, grab paperwork. We either finish enjoying the party or get the fuck out, whatever.
What's this paperwork that you're getting?
You know, it doesn't just says the documents and where they're being kept. It doesn't tell me what the documents are.
It'd be like
I
logbooks.
think that's plausible deniability on my end from my
I updated it there for you, Mike. It's like
okay.
ledgers, logbooks.
Okay. Then I go back to retcon that and say logbooks.
Sounds fun. Haven't been to a good party in a long time. I've never been to one.
I don't know. What do you think,
Dreams.
guys?
I'm in.
Payouts roughly 250 gold apiece.
I mean, that sounds like a good deal to me.
I mean, you make 250 gold. You get to go to a party, dress up all fancy. Honestly, the main job for everybody here is hang out, keep your eyes peeled, play blocker. You know, distract the guys if they are on to me. I'll do the heavy work and go get the shit.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, let's go. Fuck it.
And might I suggest not using anything that will lead back to you in case something goes awry, as I look at Otis.
I'm just gonna look at Taddy and be like, I'm big and I'm purple. What in the hell could I possibly use that would not be tracked back to me?
Well, I mean, like, that spell is what got you caught the last time, buddy.
Well, that and the fact that I'm the only one that looks like this.
Yeah. So, okay, what day is it this week right now?
It's Wednesday right now.
Oh, so the party is tomorrow night. So that gives us, 24 hours to maybe go scope the place out, get some blueprints, or layout of the land, and come up with party outfits
Sounds like
if you
fun.
don't already have them.
Oh, I guess I could go to the party.
Dan, you want to go to a party?
I'll have to fix my tux, but sure.
All right. Galen, you're always down for a party, right? As he winks at you.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Well, sounds like we're in. All right, well, let's we'll get to work and let you boys finish working on what you're working on, and we'll go do some scouting and I don't know, maybe go buy some fancy clothes if we ain't got them.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Let me see if I even have any fancy clothes, because maybe I can just send you with an order to get some fancy clothes.
I'm pretty sure you do because you bought multiple sets of 3
No,
different.
I only have
varieties.
vestments and traveler's clothes. I don't have any fancy clothes. I'm assuming that those would be different than.
They're called fine clothes.
I mean, it's
Oh,
a masquerade.
My bad.
It's a masquerade, so and it's like a ball. So anything clean would be appropriate.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Gaddy. Taddy,
You do
Gaddy,
need a
whatever your name
mask
is.
though. It is a masquerade.
Fine. You want to? Can you pick me up some fine clothes and a couple of masks?
Absolutely, I could do that, buddy.
Actually, better yet, Gal, are you going with them?
Yeah, I definitely don't have any fancy garb.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, yeah, me too. Yeah, we're gonna go shopping. What do you want, Otis?
Yeah, can you or Pearl pick me up a set or two of fine clothes and some masks? And I
Yeah,
can give you
absolutely.
some gold.
I was gonna say, if you look at Gal's token, she's essentially been wearing a sports bra the entire time you guys have known
It's like
her.
basically like a bikini.
Yeah.
Gal, I will give you some money to go get you some clothes.
I mean, I've got quite a bit of gold now. I'm actually
Okay.
pretty good. But
I
I'll
was-
if I need more.
I
Actually, okay,
was
give me
just
more.
offering.
If I don't need it, I'll give it back to you.
All right. How much do you want?
How much do you want to give?
I mean, I don't know what a typical mask's.
Fuck if I know.
Recording
Does
would
it
run.
look like I know?
In
Are
your,
we?
in your ventures through the market, you've seen like kids' mask for sale, usually a couple silver a piece.
All right. Here, how's about this? I'll give you like 20 gold to make it even. How's that sound?
20 gold, and if I don't need it, I'll give it back.
Yes, that works perfect. Pan, do you need anything, little buddy?
I don't believe so. I am at least 150% sure he has a penguin mask. Possibly several of them.
It's not a mask. It is a replacement faceplate for Sir Waddles, but it would be all too easy to run a leather strap for it.
We got a workbench there. If the DM lets us do it, we'll fucking make you one.
I won't even take you any time. You just gotta like run a strap, and it's good to go.
Poke some holes in it so you can see.
Oh, it's got the holes for the orbital identifiers, so he'll be able to see out of it.
Okay.
So the four of you are going to do recon and pick up whatever you need to pick up. Odess and Pan are going to keep working. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Yes.
And at some point, if we have a break, I would like to go see Lena again.
You can do whatever you want, dude. If you want to stop working. It'll slow the progress a little bit. You guys got like 5 hours left on the project right now. So if you were to leave, it would add a little bit more time.
Okay. And we got Taddy said 24 hours before we needed to go?
Yeah, it's Wednesday and it's Thursday night's the party, so.
Okay. All right. Pan, do you got this for a little bit? I gotta go make a run somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, buddy.
I got your back.
As far as the materials you guys are going to go shopping for, the masks just take off 2 silver for each person. There's I'm not going to put them in your inventory and bog it down, but there's a wide variety of pretty much any species, race on Haven, as well as some nautical creatures. Sharks, dolphins, whales. There's some skeleton masks. And yeah, any creature on Haven as well. So you can personally decide which mask you want or want to get for another person. But I'm not going to add them to your inventory. If you want to, go ahead. I'm just not going to do it. Aside from the masks, who else needed to pick something up?
Sounded like the girls needed some fine clothes.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need clothes.
And I gotta pick up something for Odess too.
So fine clothes are 15 gold a set. So
Yeah.
Pearl, Gallon, and Odess all wanted fine clothes, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Fine clothes are how much?
15 gold.
Oh, just buy one set of that shit then.
All right. And then
so-
how much? I'm sorry. How much did you say the mask were?
2 silver each.
I want to find a blue devil mask for Otis.
Don't. Why?
Why not? It's a masquerade. He's got to have a mask.
What was
He's
the
a holy
mask?
man. It'd be funny.
What was the mask?
It's just a devil face, only in blue.
I mean, if you-
you definitely find like horned devil, kind of like imp masks.
Yeah.
They're all red or black, but I believe you recall seeing some painting supplies in the workshop back at the church.
Hey,
Correct
yeah,
me-
okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Odess.
Painting. I don't know.
I don't remember what 4 tools you picked.
Give me 1 second. I can tell you exactly which ones because I put them in the thing.
I think they're in your
I
message
have-
between you and me.
I have jeweler, carpenter, glass weaver, leather, and potter.
Okay.
I don't have painter.
There would definitely be some dyes from the pottery equipment. If you've ever done pottery, there's like colored shit you put on the pottery before you burn it.
Glazes.
Yeah, glazes. There you go. And this
So
this is a ceramic mask, so that would be perfect.
So
Yes,
I
indeed.
say yes to that. Let's grab him a devil mask. We'll paint it, and yeah, well that'll work.
All right. And I'll take another one in red. So we get 2.
I'm gonna grab one also. I'll grab an additional 2, one in each, like in those colors.
Okay.
So red and black, I think you said. So I'll grab 3 in total.
All right. I put a set of fine clothes in each of your 3 inventories as well. Just remove the gold for them.
Okay.
Can I purchase a fancier mask than 2 silver pieces?
Yeah, for 5 silver, for 5 silver, they have like really elegant, like the Van Helsing masquerade masks, like super elegant, kind of like a lacy design, hand carved wood, but very lacy looking and elegant and feminine.
I'm gonna do that.
Feminine? Is there something that's not so lacy but fancy?
Well, it's not made of lace. I use that term to like design to describe the swooshes. These ones are wood carved,
Okay.
but it's like circular lacy elegance, if that makes sense.
You
Is
ever
there-
seen the Italian masks
Yeah.
at all? Because I saw a bunch of these when I was in Italy walking around.
I want one that's like a fancy bird face.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, you would definitely find one that kind of has like that lacy elegance, but it comes back into feathers, so it's almost like comes back along the side of the head and up a little bit.
Excellent.
There you go. Like that?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Out of the ones that Gal picked up, hopefully she picked up one kind of like that for Pearl.
You're there with them, Pearl, if you want to get your own.
No, I didn't do the mask. Like Galen was doing the mask thing, and I was just picking up the clothing. Like I was looking at clothes and stuff.
Oh, okay.
In my mind, I picture us shopping that way. Like I was just looking at the clothes, and then Galen was choosing the mask, and then we all paid. I gave her like the job of, hey, pick me up a mask. Again, I'm picturing this in my mind, but you know.
I'll pick up a mask for Paul.
Yeah.
Okay. Too easy. Where are you guys off to next?
Going back.
Honestly, what time is this? Why now?
It's about 7 o'clock at night.
Is it dark?
It is dark. The sun is down. There's a tiny bit of ambient light left, but it is nighttime for intents and purposes.
Okay.
If we're going back to the church, on the way back in the Shadowfey, I'm going to try to like pick up some trouble and see if I can find something to fight because I really want to fucking fight something with my new character.
I mean, I'm up for a bounty if anyone wants to go for one of the more difficult ones.
Well, if you want to have that conversation with me, that's great, but otherwise I'm just looking for trouble.
Do I pick up that they're looking for trouble?
My tail's kind of like
Agitated?
Doing
Yeah.
the twitch.
So, Galen, make an insight check, and I will call the DC 14 to try and determine Silt's tail mood. Oh yeah, you
Read
know
you like a book.
exactly what Silt wants.
Hey, Silts, have you had a chance to look at the bounties lately?
no, I haven't been up there.
And I shove all the paperwork at her.
She pulls out a
If
little
you're-
folded piece of document and just like zings it, and it unfolds into this list.
If you're interested, I'm willing to make some more money today if you want to go do one.
Oh, do I? I'm
Mike, you had said something about recon, right?
Yeah. Want to head by the Fisherman's Guild? Because that's where they're having the party, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And Otis, you're heading over by Lena. Okay. So of the four of you at the market currently, who is going which direction?
Well, I would say if the Silt and Galen are discussing bounties, I would say where is the Fisherman's Guild?
It's right next door. Well, not right next door. It's very near to the Salvagers Guild.
Okay. I would say let's swing by and case this place real quick, and then we can go hunt somebody down for the rest of the evening because we collected everything we needed pretty quick.
that sounds good.
Okay. So you all head over that direction. This is kind of one of those like old colonial neighborhoods where all the buildings look the same. But you find yourselves a little ways away, but able to clearly see the front of the Fishers Guild. It looks just like the Salvagers Guild from the outside.
Okay. I mean, I think it should be pretty easy to get into the building, being that they have a job posting. We could inquire about what they have going on. Might get us in the building to see what the what is. Wanna try that? Look at Silt.
Yeah, let's do it.
Everybody going in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So the four of you walk in the front door, and there's a little bell hanging over the door. So when you open it, it ding. As you step in, you can clearly see that the layout to this building internally is much different than that of the Salvagers Guild. You are standing in a big kind of auditorium room. It's about a 20-foot ceiling. It's maybe 50 feet deep from where you're standing, 40 feet wide. And at the far end is like a grand staircase that goes upstairs. And when you look up to the second level, you can see office doors lining the walls up there. But as you walk in and that bell goes off, there's a little office off to the right, and you hear a voice that says, "Office is closed. You'll have to come back tomorrow."
I look at Silt. You want to do the talking? See if you can buy us a few minutes to just be here?
Sure. See what we can do. I will yell or speak back however loudly I need to. Oh, that's really too bad because we have a couple of boats and we were thinking about joining the guild, but we have very little time. And I guess if you can't see us, then oh well.
You hear like a rustling of papers and then a thud as if wood is hitting marble. And then tuk, 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 more of the metal against tile woods. And coming out of the office is a half-orc female who is a double amputee just below the waist and has like 1.5 foot long pegs for her stumps. And she comes walking out using her hands to help balance herself, her arms to help balance herself. Well, look, I'd love to get you signed up, but the office is closed and the mister's at home waiting for me to get there and make dinner. But, of course, we're more than happy to take on new ships. Let me get you the paperwork. You can fill it out, bring it back first thing in the morning, okay, dearie? Just give me 1 second. And she kind of turns and click, 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 click back into her office. You can hear rustling of papers and shelves. Anybody doing anything while she's getting the paperwork?
Yes. Soon as she turns her back, I am going to try and sneak over towards the staircase, grand staircase.
Okay.
And try and determine if there's any kind of markings or signs or doors look fancier than others or locks, or determine where the office is that I'm looking for.
A perception check.
Okay. $21.
So in the moment you have to quickly scan this auditorium type room for anything, you don't see anything marking symbol wise. On above the offices on the second level, you notice a bunch of stuffed aquatic creatures, clearly catches from fishers, members of the guild. You notice all of the office doors do have locks on them, so they can all be locked. The staircase going up, you can turn either left or right at the midway point and go around to either side. If that makes sense. And then the office doors line that wall. You can tell that the offices along those walls are lesser offices, because as you look back towards the front door, directly above the front door is a grand office door. It's very clearly the boss's office in comparison to what the rest of the doors look like. And that also has a lock on it.
Okay. All right. Windows. Are there windows in this place?
You don't see any.
Okay.
Except for the ones on the front door.
Okay. So I would leisurely stroll back to Silt, and as I get up, kind of whisper, "Yeah, I think the office is up there," and I kind of point, but I keep my hand near my chest to kind of keep from being obvious about it.
Okay. Just as you put your hand away, just as you put your hand away, you hear the cluck, 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 cluck as the legless half-orc woman comes out. Here you go, dearie. And she pulls it out of, like, she has like a little like fanny pack type thing around her neck used for transporting documents so they don't get ruined or dirty or anything. She pulls them out and hands them to you. She goes, just fill those out, bring them back first thing in the morning with the application fee, and we'll get your ships signed up and working.
I'll nod to her and say thank you. Hope you have a good evening. Get home to that husband of yours.
Oh, I will.
Yep.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Hey,
Oh,
quick
yeah.
question. I ended up with tickets to the was it gala tomorrow?
Ah, so who do you know?
Oh, uh, I he's not going to be able to make it, but he's like, here, somebody should be using these tickets. So I figured, what the hell,
Ah.
and I got the tickets. But I was just curious because he's like, it's a party and you're going to have a good time, but he didn't really tell me what it was all about and what we're doing. Is it just a party to party, or?
No, we here at the Fishers Guild, we host a masquerade ball once a year to celebrate all the catches that our crews have brought in, and celebrate that we're able to provide food for Haven, and it's just a gathering. Sometimes we get some of the nobles from the mainland here, but no, it's kind of an honor to the ship's captains. Mostly the ship captains that'll be here, but all the executives that work here in the office will be present, and like I said, every once in a while we get a noble from the mainland, but that's just kind of a recognition masquerade.
Oh, okay. And all these, and I point towards and kind of swing my hand around the room. All these are catches that you guys have caught?
So when a ship's captain gets his own ship and goes independent, his first catch gets stuffed and put on the wall.
Oh, wow.
So
That's some pretty big ones up there.
when you come to the party tomorrow, make sure you get up there and take a look at them, because there's little placards underneath each of them that tells you the captain's name, the ship that caught it, and when it was caught.
Yeah.
It's a pretty interesting piece of history, actually.
That is pretty exciting. See, Sil, I'm glad we came in here.
Above table,
Yeah.
I am not going to have all that information for you, so don't even ask.
Just the way
Okay.
to get up there.
No, that's my window of opportunity. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Anything
All right.
else, guys?
Well, thank you. I guess I'll see you tomorrow night.
I'll be
Well, I mean, I'll see your mask as I giggle.
here. I'm kind of hard to miss as she taps one of her legs against the tile.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
For the record,
You'll
she's
find
still
something
taller
nice.
than you, Taddy.
Yeah,
Even
well,
without her legs.
she's an orc. Oh, come on.
All
All right. Well, you have a good evening and enjoy your meal with the hubby, and we'll be on our way.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
She clicks back into her office. All right.
All right. Well, I look at Silton and say, "Oh, I think we got what we needed. We can go."
All right.
Wish for it.
You do
Alright.
realize Pan is going to do everything he can to turn her into this world's first cyborg.
A half forged.
Yes.
So you guys are heading to the Shadow Fae, right? The four of you.
Well, depends on what bounty they want to go after. Like, we
True.
did what we
Okay.
needed to do, so.
So while you guys figure that out, we're gonna jump over to Odess,
Okie doke.
and you were heading to Lana's, right?
Linus, yeah.
Lena's. Okay. No issues getting over there.
I will knock on the door and pop my head in and. Olita Poo. See if she's
Boy, if you don't get your ass in here and quit knocking on my door.
there. He lets out a chuckle and goes in. Oh, it has been far too long.
It has. How are the ventures? Did you bring me any goodies?
They've had their ups and downs. So above table, I think we were looking. And Becca, correct me because I think Becca was helping me with this. Weren't we looking for her stash of stuff?
So no, you had already done the specified list of stuff, but you have a working agreement to bring back general alchemical supplies in exchange for water-breathing potions.
Well, okay. So then, yes, my answer is yes. Yes, I do. Let me make sure I have them in my bag first, and I'm not talking out my ass. But yes, I think I.
You knew you were going to Lana's, so if Galen has them in her inventory, I would let you retcon.
No, I have them.
Okay.
I have.
Whatever you have, just read it off and then delete it.
So I have the alchemist supplies. There's two of them. There's the regular one, and then there's the one from Ironroot's room. I don't know if there was anything special about the ones in Ironroot's room.
So the alchemist supplies is like actual brewery equipment for creating potions with.
Oh, that is a tool. So never mind. I'm going to keep that one. But there is alchemy supplies that came from Ironroot's room.
Yes, so that was
Mm.
actual stuff you had gathered
Yeah.
from his room. Some of it was equipment, but some of it was alchemical material.
Which I'll turn all that stuff over to her because I don't know that I'm going to do anything with that.
Okay.
So let me take that off my list.
You can get rid of Lena's list too. You don't need that anymore.
Yeah, whenever I come across that. I'll give her the demon horns if she wants those.
Oh, I don't have any use for these, dearie.
Okay. Well, let's see what else we might have in here. How about some demon blood? Hmm?
As you pull out the vial to like kind of wave it in front of her face, so to speak, not rudely, of course, but kind of show it to her, you can see what was once black liquid is now coagulated and like black jello, essentially. She
Yeah, you
goes,
just-
I don't think I have any need for that either.
Okay. You know, that might be all I have is just those supplies then, if that's the case. Thought they would hold up a lot better, but apparently not. But yeah. I will keep my eyes open for whatever other little things I can find around.
Of course. And of course, these are for you. Do you have any potions of water breathing currently?
I think I do. I just saw some.
Yep,
second
you
ago.
do.
Yes.
I will add 2 more that she gives
Awesome.
you.
Oh, you're the best, Lena.
No, you're the best.
Well, speaking of that, I was wondering if there was something that you might be able to help me with, or at least point me in the right direction.
Sure. And she like takes her finger and points down behind the counter.
That's later, my dear. Later. Not during business hours.
It's like a game of gay chicken when you go to visit Lena. Who's gonna crack first, you or me?
Might you or someone that you know have a potion that might help disguise myself? I have a masquerade that I need to go to.
Getting into trouble, are we?
Well, I got an invitation to a party. So, they wanted it to be a masquerade, so I figured why not?
Oh, if you end up in jail, I just want you to know it's going to be a conjugal visit every day.
I know you like your whips and chains.
Every day. She pulls out a piece of parchment and a quill and starts scribbling on it.
Well, not like I'm going to be running. Just saying.
She rolls it up and hands it to you, and she goes, take this over to the Rusty Anchor and copy this symbol onto the post on the outside arch. And just hang out. Somebody will come by to talk to you eventually.
And with that, he's going to take the paper and he's going to grab Lena's hand like a gentleman and kiss her hand and say, "Oh, my dear, you were far sweeter than you know."
Oh,
Come on, use some
trust
tongue
me,
with that, man.
I know how sweet I am.
What do you say, Jeremy?
I said, use some tongue with that shit, man. Give her what you want.
But I must take my leave now. Thank you so much, my dear.
Until next time, my love.
Absolutely. Ta-ta, as he gives her like a little wave and walks out.
Okay.
I guess my next stop will be the next Rusty Anchor.
All right, so you head that way. As described earlier, the Rusty Anchor is boarded up with a sign out front that says under construction. The patio area is still open, but all the tables and chairs have been removed from it.
I think she said to put the symbol on post, right?
Yeah, so when you approach the Rusty Anchor, the patio area has like a waist-high fence, and then there's an arch for the entryway. And you walk through that to get into the patio area, and then the doors are in the patio area to get into the tavern proper.
Okay.
And she said
So
to
then
put
I'll-
it on the arch post.
So I will follow her instructions and put it on the arch post and wait.
How and where are you waiting?
Well, let me see here. Probably go wait like across the street.
Okay.
I don't know if I don't know if I need to sit like right there in front. I mean, she didn't specify, so I'm just gonna. I mean,
So you're going to stay
like-
within eye shot and just post up casually on a building.
yeah.
Okay. Too easy. You play the waiting game.
Better than the crying game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we will jump over to our foursome. Mike, I just saw your message. Who should have an invite?
Apothecary.
She doesn't. She's not a ship captain.
No, but she seems pretty high up in the alchemy world, so she seems like she'd be somebody important. And the gala is for important people, right?
It's for the ship captains to honor them for what they do for Haven. So, alrighty. You guys are gonna go bounty hunting. Did you decide on a target?
I'm not gonna. I'm just looking for shit.
Just tweaking a little bit, itching for a fight.
Yeah, so somebody else is gonna have to.
Come at me, bitch.
Well, if we're already heading back to the Shadowfae,
So I just put your guys' tokens there. As far as I'm concerned, you're still in the marketplace at this point, trying to figure out where you want to go.
I say we look for Dr. because there's 4 of us. Dr. Varkas Pyre for domestic terrorism. Professor Eldrin Voss for unsanctioned magical practices. Only because I think that might be a good target, because if he is a professor, maybe he has insight into Haven Academy. Thoughts?
Yeah, and maybe we can ask him if he can give us more than the bounty. We can be friends instead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it does say that it's there's an additional 200 gold for a recovered spell book. So like you could keep that or not if you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll leave that up to you since you're the one looking for a fight. I'm just listing off options.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying let's not try to kill him. Let's try
Yeah.
to. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
in the Shadowfae. Let's go.
Yep, both of those are.
All right. So where in the Shadowfey do you want to go to start looking?
Which one's closest to the markets? Both of them are in the ruined Shadowfey city.
Sorry, I was pulling something up there. Let me see. Ruined city and city ruins. Taddy, you would know that there is a difference between those two descriptors. The ruined city is where your guys' tokens are right now. The city ruins is the other stretch that encircles the market through there.
Is
Okay.
there a picture of them with the bounty?
Yes, there's pictures with all of them.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and disguise myself as this guy and just like go bashing around the city ruins or the ruined city, whichever.
Well, you get to the city ruins first. So describe how you're behaving, Silt.
Just to draw attention to myself.
Okay. As you walk through the street, the individuals who live in this area are not quite zombies, but behave very similarly. They just kind of wander and mope and don't really pay attention to anything. It's kind of like walking around a slums where everybody's just kind of like, woe is me, and don't care about or pay attention to anybody else.
I'm gonna sort of like side mutter to Taddy, like, people normally act like this in the Shadowfey, or is this maybe what this guy's done to these people that we're looking for?
Nah, I mean it's a Shadowfey. Everything's weird here, but I mean, Shadowfey is a different place. That's all.
Okay.
Round of perception checks for the four of you. You too, Pearl, you're with them. Beautiful. Taddy, make a dexterity check. No, a dexterity save. Son of a bitch, I rolled a fucking nat 1. Out of the corner of your eye, you catch movement, and it's lightning fast, and you're just able to like throw your hip and avoid this thing from seemingly collide into you. You try to look where it went, and you see this guy poking his head out from around the corner, and you would recognize him as a Quickling. And it's very clear that he tried to grab whatever is attached to your hip as he went.
I got a few things there.
Well, he missed,
I'd
so
say
it doesn't
check your-
matter.
Yeah. Check your shit. I go, hey! You want to take from me? You better be quicker than that, buddy.
He ducks around the corner into the alley, out of sight.
Checking my shit.
Do I
Good
recognize
posture.
him as Quickling Whisper from the Bounties?
You very much would.
Shit. I relay that to everybody.
Hey, all right, let's get him.
That he's worth 450 if we can get and recover the ring he stole.
Recover the ring. So it's not him; it's just the ring.
It's him and the ring at 450 in total.
Okay, gotcha.
You guys do a quick equipment check, and all of your stuff is still there.
Okay, good.
What do we know about Quicklings?
You would know that they are fey creatures, incredibly fast, and very hard to catch or hit. Above table, their base movement speed is 120 feet.
Woohoo!
Jesus.
So on,
Yeah,
on
I'm
a
gonna.
dash, he goes 240.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at them and say, chasing him is not going to be an option here. He's too fast, even for me and Silt. Like, we'd have to set up some type of trap of some sorts for that one, or a hold person spell or something.
Make another round of perception checks. Beautiful. Gallon, you can see him through the alleys, and he's kind of like circling around you guys. And with a 28, at one point, you're pretty sure you hear beep beep coming from him.
I relay all that information to the team.
No laughs. That was a Roadrunner reference. Come on, guys.
No.
I'm trying here.
I was gonna make an Acme Anvil joke, but you told me to stop yelling shit out.
What do you
Yeah,
guys
I relay
do?
that. I relay that to the team.
And you're just like, you're catching flashes of him, and he's never in the same spot twice.
And it seems, if he's circling us, I would say that we have something he wants. Whoever it is,
Money.
or maybe something specific from Tatty, as I kind of eye Tatty.
I don't know what you want me to say here. He's fucking fast. Like, he's.
Daddy, did you steal his grandma's medicine again?
No, I had nothing to do with the Quicklings. Fuck those guys. They're too fucking quick.
Just as you say that, he comes skidding to a halt about 100 feet in front of you guys down the main path. You're never gonna catch me, and then takes off again.
See? That's. I just shrug. Like, see? Gotta do the hand wave. I don't know what to tell you. The fucker's fast. I don't.
Can I? I want to be. I want to now. Now he's stopped, for even just a moment.
Yep.
So now I'm ready. The next time he stops, I want to cast a spell at him, if he's within range.
He was there long enough that you would have been able to fire off a spell.
Okay, how close was he?
He was 100 feet.
100 feet. So I wasn't close enough to do that.
Unless you have... You don't have. Never mind.
He's obviously, not just fast, but he's pretty smart because he ain't been caught yet.
Well, if he was 100 feet from me, I would maybe then pop him with some Eldritch Blasts. Just because fuck that guy.
Okay. I said you'd have time to blast something off. So I put him in the chat box there. Go ahead and fire off your Eldritch Blast.
Do I just roll it in the chat box on him?
The combat tracker, sorry. I put him in the
Or
combat
yeah, that's
tracker.
That's what I meant.
First one's gonna crit.
Ooh. Shit.
Drop your damage.
That's like the first time you've ever hit with your Eldritch Blast, isn't
Well,
it?
but-
You
so
blast
they
off
were-
this just as he comes to a skidding halt and goes, "You're never gonna catch me!" You fire off your Eldritch Blast. The first one hits him square in the face, and he just collapses to the ground and doesn't move.
don't be a bitch. So the Eldritch Blasts they were coded wrong. That's why they were always missing. So this is the first time I've been able to use it with the
Holy shit! Gal's just gonna like hands up like shock and awe.
It's just like, I'll have to catch you if you can't run, bitch.
Yep.
Well, I mean, technically, it doesn't say he's wanted dead or alive. And then I'm gonna go over and like give a pat down on Quickling Whisper and see if I can find anything on his person.
You walk over to him.
Well, yeah, yeah.
I'm walking with her.
yeah. I mean, I'm guessing he's probably just yeah.
As you walk up to him, you can see his chest, which is, you saw the picture. He's a super, super scrawny dude. But his chest is very strugglingly rising and falling as you start to pat him down. He doesn't have a whole lot on him. He has a dagger, which is just a regular dagger. So if you want that, add it to your regular dagger there, Gallon.
I don't think I have any daggers left.
You have 3 regular daggers and
I
1
do.
dagger plus 1. So change that 3 to a 4 if you want to take the dagger. And
Okay.
you find a little pouch on his belt.
I will take the pouch and look through it.
Okay, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear.
While she's
Surprise,
Oh.
hand grenade.
It's like when you open an oven and you get that blast of heat to the face, but you're able to get your head out of the way just in time as a quick of fire shoots out of the bag and then stops. And you gently, casually glance into the bag. There's 60 gold and a ring inside of the pouch.
while she's playing with the bag, I'm gonna use my rope of entanglement.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tie this dude up.
Okay.
I'll walk over to at this point and does he need stabilizing to live?
Make a medicine check. He seems stable.
Okay.
He's
Then I'm not gonna-
very,
not gonna
very
waste-
rough, but he's stable.
I'm willing to cast a lesser restoration. Does that do anything?
I'm gonna,
That
if
won't
she
do
starts to
anything,
cast
but-
that, I'm gonna. Yeah, if she's gonna start to try and cast anything, I'm gonna say, stop right there.
You
Don't give this dude a chance. Just let him be. We got him.
You would know above table, Gallon, that lesser restoration is for, like, if you're poisoned or paralyzed or have a level of exhaustion. It helps get rid of those things, but it doesn't actually heal you.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I mean, if Taddy's gonna stop me anyways, then I'm going to say I got the ring, and then I'll divvy out the 60 gold amongst us.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Taddy. Hey Taddy, will this guy stay in manacles if we put him in him?
I mean, they're quick, and if he's a thief, there's always that chance you can try and pick it, but
Yeah.
that's why I'm using this rope. It's
Well,
a
it's-
special entanglement rope that
Yeah.
we picked up. So this should keep them pretty restrained. But I mean, you can add shackles to add a little extra if you want.
Yeah. Let's add them just in case.
Okay.
So I accidentally distributed the gold to everybody in the party, not just the 4 of you present. So everybody got 10 gold on that. That's my B.
Okay. I'm okay with
Um,
that.
Are you sure? Because I can give mine back.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's if we want to fix it, it's too easy to fix. So
Nah, leave it.
okay.
Man, they're hard at work at something for the group. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
little coin in their pocket's fine.
Fair is
Don't worry
fair.
about it. Yeah,
So yeah,
so-
you guys by chance of luck caught the Quickling.
So,
man, that
I'm
was
gonna-
wild skill.
Yeah, like I'm gonna, as I'm making sure all the entanglements up and Silt over there putting the manacles on, I'm gonna be like, God damn, Silt! He smacked the shit out this dude.
Oh well, he's starting to get on my nerves a little bit. So
Yeah, remind me not to do that. Fuck.
Where are you guys off to next?
Taking him up to the
Yeah, I would suggest dropping
Compound.
this guy off quickly.
yeah.
Because, I mean, this shit should hold him, but he regains consciousness, and I don't know. He's got a chance. Let's put it that way. Right now, he doesn't.
Yeah, I say
Yeah.
we take him back quickly, get the monies, and then call it a day.
I
So
wish we knew what kind of ring this was. Wish Pan were here.
So the description in the list matches the ring that you guys found on his person. So if you
Is
want to
it-
cash in the 300 gold for the recovered property, you have to turn in the ring with him.
Right. I just want to know if what kind of ring is it, because
Yeah.
maybe it's worth more than 300 gold.
I mean, the bag did sputter some flames. And Gal's gonna kind of eye the ring and then probably put it on her finger.
Probably or definitely.
Definitely.
Nothing happens.
And I wave my hand around to see if something magical is gonna happen.
Nope, nothing happens.
Oh, okay. Huh. Seems like a silly ring then.
Yeah, here's a good
Uh,
rule of thumb. If they're willing to pay 300 gold for it, it's probably worth 2 to 4 times that amount.
Mhm.
Possibly.
Can you take it off?
That's a solid question. Gal goes to take off the ring.
It comes right off.
Oh, okay. I've
Mike's
seen shit like
PTSD
that
is
before.
flaring up.
Where's your horns? Where's your claws? Give it 24 hours.
Okay. Well, while you guys make your way back over to the Watchers, Odess, you have been posted up across from the Rusty Anchor. Some time passes, not a whole lot, but some time, maybe about an hour, and a tiefling approaches you. Bright red skin, dark reddish purple horns. She comes up and just kind of casually stands next to you and goes, I don't think I've ever met you before. What does Lena want?
Well, I'm assuming that you're the one that Lena told me to come talk to.
That would be why I just said, what can I do for Lena?
Well, I'm looking for a potion that would help me disguise myself for a masquerade. Lena told me to, or rather, she put me in contact with, I guess, you or whoever group you're with,
as she reaches up and like backhand strokes a finger down your cheek, she goes, "But why would you want to hide this beautiful complexion?"
Well, that is business of my own.
That's fair, I suppose. You're just looking for any way to disguise yourself?
Well, I only know possibly there being a potion. I mean, is there... I'm open to avenues.
Are you
Depends on what we're talking.
capable spellcaster by chance?
I mean... Hold on, let me see if I have anything for flair's sake. Is there any flames or anything that are around us?
I'm sure there's like a street torch or something.
So he would point over towards the flame and like mutter his thing, and the flame would go out. Or I should say, dim.
A
Change
simple
color,
yes would have sufficed. We don't need to be drawing attention to ourselves here.
You could have specified that before you asked.
Didn't know you were the showboaty type. How long do you need to be disguised for?
It depends. Are we talking multiple uses or one use? If it's one use, probably for a decent amount of time. If it's multiple uses, then I can make use of that. If it's a single use, I would say an hour.
I have at my disposal scrolls of disguise self. They last for an hour each.
That's perfect.
Just the one then.
Oh, how much are we talking?
70 gold apiece.
I'll take 2.
It's perfect. It's exactly how many I have on me. As you count out and hold out and pass the gold to her, she passes you the scrolls. And as the transaction is happening, you four, who are walking back to the Watchers with the bounty, walk past the street.
Well, to me, that looks like some shady shit. So I'm not gonna poke my nose in because
So it's like, nah, not today, Satan.
no, it's not. You know, everybody like, if somebody comes and messes up your shady shit, that's just not cool.
If
Everybody
I
needs to-
notice, I'm just gonna I'm gonna yeah, man, Odie, go buddy. Get that
Get
shady
it.
shit done.
The tiefling, hearing this, quickly pulls her hands
No,
back.
no. I'm doing that to myself. I'm doing
Oh,
that
to
to
yourself.
myself. I'm
Okay.
not.
Okay.
Yes.
As
Oh,
the transaction
okay.
finishes, she does look around though, and she sees you, Taddy, and winks. It's a pleasure. Make sure you get rid of the symbol, and turns and walks away.
Till next time, my dear. And walk over. And Otis will kind of like look around. He's not going to be hella sus about it. He just kind of like looks around like he's like looking at who's coming down the street.
Just your friends at this point.
He'll kind of wave at him and then reach up and just kind of smack whatever this he used to make the symbol or however the symbol was on there. Kind of smack it off.
It wipes off, no issues.
Yeah. I do want to try to remember that symbol though.
Well, you still have the parchment it was written on.
Okay, perfect. But yeah, I already marked off my gold.
Yeah, I'll put those in your inventory.
Okay.
So
Spell-
the scrolls work just like the spell does.
Okay.
But I don't think you burn a spell slot in the casting, but it destroys the scroll in the process.
Yeah, in the process.
Can spell scrolls be copied? I have one here and it says
They can be created by wizards.
so just wizards, not
I think you can. I have to look on that because I think that because
There might be something about it. I'd have to look into it.
Yeah.
I've never had anybody bring it up.
that was something new with the clerics too, because the clerics got proficiency in calligraphy tools, and I think that was something to do with creating
Yeah.
spell scrolls. But I'll have to look into it, Katie.
It was a background thing.
Yeah, yeah, it does say that we can craft spell scrolls.
Okay. So
With
old
calligraphy.
rules, no. New rules, we'll get back to you. Possibly. So. Odess, what are you doing?
Well, I'm waving at my friends as they walk up. If they're walking by, I don't know. Have they walked by? Are they walking up? Or
They're pretty much right next to you at this point.
I was gonna say, has your friend left?
Oh yeah, she gone.
well, I mean, yeah, she gone.
Oh, she's gone then. Yeah.
So, hey guys, what you doing?
Hey. Oh, we just, got a bounty in real quick, and wait. Are we on our way to drop it off, or
Yeah, you're on your
Yeah.
way.
so somebody's got him slung over their shoulder, or dragging him, or how were we carrying him? Because I sure as the fuck wasn't doing nothing with it.
I grabbed him, slung him over my shoulder.
Then
burn
had
off
to,
more of that
just
energy.
thumb over there at Silt. Then, yeah, we're gonna go drop him off and make some money.
All right. Well, I guess I will. I mean, where are you dropping them off at?
The
Where we drop all the
Watchers.
bounties off at the
Oh
Watchers.
yeah,
The
no.
Watchers.
Unless you guys need me to come with you, fuck those guys. I'll go
Well,
back
I
and
mean-
help Pan.
Okay. I'm not a big fan either, but hey, pays to pay, right?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. If you guys need help, I'll go with you. But if I don't have to go over there, I have no interest in even dealing with those guys if I don't have to.
No, we're good. You head back.
Yeah, Silt's like, nope, not having that drama tonight.
Okay.
I will head back to go help Pan.
Okay. No issues getting there. The four of you are able to drop off the bounty, collect the money, and move on. If you're just splitting between the four of you, it's 112 gold and 5 silver each. Unless you want me to do all 6 of you. You let me know.
Now this time we'll just split it between the group that's here.
Okay. So give yourselves 112 gold and 5 silver each. Pam, I'll take care of yours. Okay. And I already found the verbiage on Spell Scrolls, Katie. So the rules are... scribing a scroll takes amount of time and money based on the level of the spell, as shown in the table, which I'll get to. For each day of inscription, you must work for 8 hours. So you have to work 8 hours for the number of days required for the level of spell. The days do not need to be consecutive. So if it's a multi-day thing, you can do like work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then it's done on Friday. To scribe a scroll, you must have proficiency in either Arcana or calligraphy supplies, and have the spell prepared each day that you work on the inscription. You must also have on hand any material components required by the spell. If the spell consumes material components, they are consumed when the scroll is completed. The spell uses the DC and attack bonus of the individual who created the spell. So if you made a scroll, and then gave it to Tatty, when Tatty burns that off, it will be cast as if you were the one casting it.
Oh, okay.
if the scribed spell is a cantrip, the version of it acts as whatever level you were when you made the scroll. Because cantrips go up when you hit certain level threat. So if you made one now and didn't use it until you were level 18, it would be cast as if you were level 7 still.
Okay.
For
So-
cantrips.
So is this just for copying scrolls, or is this for like making a scroll without seeing a spell scroll of that spell?
So
Just
in
knowing
order, so you can't copy scrolls. In order to create a scroll, you have to have the spell yourself.
Okay. Okay.
And then there's a table. So cantrips take 1 day and cost 15 gold. Level 1 spells 1 day 25 gold. Level 2 3 days 100 gold. Level 3 5 days 150 gold. Level 4 10 days 1,000 gold, and it just keeps going up from there.
Keeps going up from there. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I can't do it, but if Odas can copy spells, that's cool.
He just has to be able to cast the spell in order to put it into a scroll. So
Okay. Cool.
okay. Brad, just mark off 3 silver for that. You heard me.
3 silver out for again.
For that.
Oh, for
what you
that
sent me a
request,
message
yeah.
For. Yep. But yeah, we got 4 minutes left, so we will fast forward a tiny bit to you all being at the church, unless you were going somewhere else.
No. Once we arrive, kind of push the doors open. Hey, we came back with a little bit of gold in our pocket and supplies for tomorrow night. And we got the layout. And we got a pretty good game plan, I think.
And do we hear him working away in the?
Well, you got there before everybody else, so
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
I'm sorry, were you talking to me? I was engrossed.
Well, if I got there before everybody else, before Taddy said that, I would have given Pan a little like baked pastry treat and told him, "Hey,
Like a fish pie.
I picked this up for you at the market." Give it to toss it to him.
Thank you.
But in response to Taddy, I would probably go pop my head out to the rest of the crew.
How much longer you got on that thing?
So actually, as you guys arrive, would be just as Pan finishes the last thing on it, but I don't have the weapon made yet. So Pan, you can describe the finished product, and then Katie, I will put it in your inventory before next week.
Awesome.
That's all you, little buddy. That's your masterpiece.
Okay. So basically, it's pretty much as I described it earlier. The only difference is now that it's finished, the claws are covered in silver, except for where all of like the arcane symbols were. That part, the silver was scraped out, so the color of the claws shines through there. Tip still being pure silver. And then on the jade green silk, I embroidered the symbol of the sign you put up
Ooh.
in
Yes.
Jeremy had never seen it, that's why I shared it. So
Excellent.
and that's embroidered in and probably would have gone with like silver or black, something to really show up. And then he would have done a minor enchantment to make it look really shiny when the sun hits it.
dig it. Wow, this is just nicer than I could have imagined. What can I give you for this?
You don't have to give me anything for this. Friends don't count favors.
And I would pat him. Say, I got your back. Don't you worry
I
about
like
that.
this little dude.
I do like this little dude. But not me.
Pan is just incredibly happy and just his face is all smiles. He's so glad you like it.
And I would like put it on there too. Try it out and stretch my paws.
Perfect fit. Snug like a glove.
And I'd want to go back out and hunt something with it, but
All right. Well, that brings us to 11 o'clock, which unfortunately is it for tonight. So thanks everybody for coming to watch. Make sure you tune in next Sunday for more Waters of the Deep, and we will see you then. Bye.